LinkedIn, Ed Del Valle here. This post is about advanced Google searches. There are other names to it: Google hacking, Google dorks, Google dorking. And the reason I want to share this is because I think you should be aware of what is possible. A few videos back, I was talking about simple cyber. This is what I call simple cyber, which is taking care of the things that are the easiest before we deep dive into the things that are the most complicated. This one is easy from the standpoint of an end user. So virtually anybody with access to Google and the internet can perform searches and discover information that could be both damaging and sensitive. And us as administrators may not be aware that the data has been exposed. So I'm going to show you two searches using the advanced technique. The first one is simply to demonstrate the concept of a advanced Google search. The second one is just to show you how to use the advanced technique to discover some interesting information available in the web. All this is with the intent of education. I don't advise that you go and do advanced searches and multiple targets, especially if you don't own them. But again, it's just so that you become aware of what's possible. So I'm going to be sharing my desktop so that you can see how to perform an advanced Google search. Now you can see my desktop. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a simple search using an advanced operator. So I'm just going to search for sugar cookies recipe. So the advanced portion of this search has to do with adding what's called an operator. In this particular case, yes, I'm searching for sugar cookies recipe, but I want the results to be of a file type PDF. So I'm just going to hit enter and show you what that is going to do for us. So you see all the searches, when they come back, the results are in a file type PDF. The same thing, if I want to change the file type, I'm just going to do a Microsoft Word document, DOC, and all the results will come back in that particular file type. Now, if you want to understand and learn how to use the different operators available, there are several documents out there that explain to you how to use the advanced operator. So you can add, like in URL, meaning you can input a keyword looking for a particular content in the address during the search. So this document is from the Science Institute. It's a little bit old, but it's still accurate as far as how does the operators work and the example there is giving you here. Now, all these advanced searches, there is something called the Google Hacking Database. And this database, what it is people who are security researchers, they document different advanced searches that can help you discover information out on the web. And there are multiple categories. For example, files containing usernames, file containing passwords. You get the idea. So I just went ahead and did a search on a particular file type. And the file type that I'm looking for is a log. And I want these two words to be included in that log, which is username and PARI, which is an application that we use for remote terminal or remote access. So in this exploit database, what this is doing is telling you the date that this exploit, or not exploit, but this advanced search was documented and the purpose of the advanced search. I'm just simply going to click here, and that's going to populate my Google search, and I'm going to get a number of results. So all these results contain the keywords that I'm looking for and the file type. Now, when I click on one of these, what we're looking at is configuration from a Cisco switch. So apparently This was a Cho Tech. If you are familiar with Cisco switches and Cisco equipment, when you do a Cho Tech, what you want is to get an output of the system configuration. So this is what this output is doing. It actually contains, configuration, performance information, and it also includes passwords as well and how to gain access into the console. Very likely, the person that put this document together did not intend it for this document to become public, but somehow it was attached to a web-facing system, and that way the information became indexed by Google, and now we can do searches on it. So the lesson here is you just need to make sure that you understand what information is attached to your internet-facing systems and who has access to them. And one way is to do advanced searches on your own system to discover information. Okay, I hope this was useful to you. Again, it's just advanced searches using Google. Very useful when you're researching vulnerabilities and open access in your own systems. Okay, I hope you like it, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.